Hey, what's up? Today we're just gonna talk through how you can check if your carb is receiving fuel. This is a problem I had recently with this bike where I changed a few pieces on there. I'd had a play with the carb because it wasn't starting, but it was in fact due to the fact that the carb wasn't getting fuel. So it's a really simple thing to check, and basically probably one of the first things you should do if you're having a bit of a problem. So yeah, let's have a little look. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is check that the fuel's on. And then this little fuel pipe here, make sure that that's attached and that there's no visible signs of any leaks or anything like that. Basically, you've got the fuel tank, drops down into the fuel tap or petcock. That gets pushed through, gravity fed through this tube which goes directly into the carb. Okay, this is our carb. This is a carb bowl here, so the fuel's actually coming in from the pipe into the other side of the carb, which we can't see at the moment. Let's try and flip this light round a minute. Then you can see at the bottom here there's a little flathead screw. I'll just quickly grab a screwdriver a minute. Okay, that one there. See it? That's connected to a little hose down the bottom. We'll get some light in there. Don't know how good that light is, but let's see if we can turn the light up. Hang on. But this hose here, so it runs down the back and pops out the bottom. Just goes down by the swing arm. But just for the sake of this video, I'll pull it out the top. There you go. Nothing on the end of it. So it goes from the bottom of the carb bowl straight through the hose down to nothing, and then you can place something to catch fuel in. And for today, I've just got an old cup that I use in the garage. Just pop that on there, put that in there, and then if your fuel is on, fuel would have come into the carb, would have filled this carb bowl up. So there should be fuel in there. And then just be careful not to round the screw. If it hasn't been open for some time, it might be a little stiff, so just give it a spray of WD or something like that. Now, nothing at the minute, so that either means that the screw's not far enough out, or there's no fuel either in the tank, or it's not coming through to the carb. But now, okay, that was running just then because there's some in the cup. Don't know how much fuel is actually in the tank, because I'm waiting for a gasket for the carb anyway on this. Chapper did turn the fuel on. Yeah, fuel's on. I'll put it onto reserve. Yeah, pretty empty there. There you go. It's coming out. So I had to flick the fuel tank, the fuel tap onto reserve there. I'm obviously on the last lot of fuel. Let's switch that off. And then you would just make sure you got your screw done up. So that's how you check if fuel is coming into the carb. Because if there's no fuel in there, the bike's not going to start. So even if you got fuel in the tank, I had a problem with this one where I had a blockage on the fuel tap side of things. But you've just eliminated a problem there if you're trying to hunt a problem as to why the bike's not starting. That's one good thing to check. Another good reason to know this is because if your bike's been sat for a while and you've left fuel in it, the fuel in there can start to crystallise and fuel becomes stale. So draining that out and allowing new fuel, even if it's only fuel from your tank, to come into that cylinder, sorry, not cylinder, bowl, you've got fresher fuel than what was in the bowl. Failing that, you can put fresh fuel in the tank, so you've got real fresh fuel going into the bowl. So the bike's got clean fuel to run with. So yeah, once you're done, well, normally you wouldn't have this hose out, but if you have pulled the hose out, remember after you've done the tap up, just to feed it back down to where it came from. And normally I would do that either when the bike's not on the stand, or this stand has got a hole in the middle for this type of thing, but it's not over the centre of the hole, so I can't turn the tap open and allow fuel to run out where it is. Hopefully that's been useful. Let me know if you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.